Hi guys, it's Crystal with Be Creative. Today I'm going to show you how to do a dirty pour acrylic painting. Now, if you've looked in my other videos, you know that we have done an acrylic pour painting, but this time we're going to do a dirty pour, which means that all of our colors we're going to mix together in one cup and pour it onto our canvas. So, what you're going to need a canvas. Now, all canvases that you can buy, well, not all canvases, but most canvases that you buy have already been primed. If you have a canvas that has not been primed, you want to prime it, which makes it non-porous. You're gonna need some cups, and I have my cups down in my box so that my canvas can rest on top. You don't need a box, you can just work on a tablecloth, but with pouring, that means lots of paint. So I try to keep it contained in a box, and then the tablecloth is just added protection, okay? So you're gonna set it up like this with your cups, and you're gonna put your canvas on top, okay? You're also going to need smaller cups for your acrylic paint. You're gonna wanna use some pouring medium, and something that is new is silicone oil, okay? You're also gonna need a big cup for all of your colors to mix in, okay? Let's get started. All right, guys, so I'm passing out my cups, getting ready to pour my paint in them. I've got some really fun colors that I'm working with, and I'm gonna use my pouring medium. Some paints are thicker than others, so you just want to get it to where your paint pours nice and smooth. You can check it out by seeing how the color drips inside of your cup while you mix. Some of my paints require more pouring medium than others because some of my paints are thicker. All right, last color. Now it's time for the next step. Now I'm going to grab my silicone oil, and I'm going to pour a couple of drops in some of my paints. It doesn't have to be all of them. You can do half, you can do all, but the silicone oil will help make those really cool cells that you see in acrylic pour paintings, because the acrylic paint and the silicone oil don't really mix, so it really creates some really cool cells. Now I'm going to take out my popsicle sticks and get ready to pour my colors into my big mixing cup. All right, here we go. So I got a little bit closer so that you can see me and our cup a little bit better, and I'm pouring my colors on the same side of the cup. You can do it in a pattern, you can do it randomly, it doesn't matter. This is about as much control over the painting as you're going to get, is how you pour your colors into your cup. And I'm just going to continue the process until I have enough paint in my cup to start my dirty pour. really fun to see the colors in the cup as they're poured. I can't wait to see what it looks like on the canvas. Alright, I'm getting towards the end of my paints. If you're really a stickler, you can use a popsicle stick and scrape your color out into your cup. Now it's time for the pour. I'm just going to start in the middle and I'm just going to start pouring. There's no real rhyme or reason. You can keep your cup straight and just pour it, or you can do a little circular motion like I did. You can also tilt your canvas like I'm doing right now, but you don't have to because it will start to make your colors spread faster than they normally would. Pouring some more in the middle. You can blow your paints around if you want to. You can use a hair dryer to spread your paint. And it's really cool when you do something like that is it will make the layers of color underneath show through. So that's pretty neat. Alright, so I probably did not use enough pouring medium, so I think I'm going to add some more to my cups and do another dirty pour on top. You can repeat this process as much as you want and change colors. It doesn't matter. It's all about how you're feeling and what kind of masterpiece you're looking to make. If you look closely, you can see some of the cells are starting to form, those circles, which is really neat. So I'm taking my existing paint and I'm pouring some more pouring medium in, and I'm going to mix them up. And I'm going to add some silicone oil to some of them. Maybe I can help get some of that pink to show through a little bit more vibrantly. Because right now it's looking like teals and greens. All right. Love that. See what happens as we let gravity do its thing and push the colors. It's going a little bit faster this time because I added more pouring medium, and it's just pushing the other paint right around. How fun. All right, we're getting towards the edges. And I think I want the paint to go all the way down the edges so it looks like a complete painting. So that's all I'm doing right now. gets harder to find places to hold on to as the paint is pouring on the edges. So this is a very, very messy activity. I'm going to take some of my paint and I'm just going to pour along the sides to help cover the extra canvas that's still there. Oh, there's a spot that's thin. Let's take care of that. All right, yay, looking good. All right, so it looks like I have enough paint to do my bonus painting. So I'm just going to put that clip on at the end so that you can see it. All right, we're going to let it dry and I'll let you see the finished product as soon as it dries. All right, here we go. Bonus speed painting. This is all the leftover paint going on, and it's got the pouring medium in it, and it's got some silicone oil. So it is nice and thin and ready to go. I'm fixing the edges and ta-da! Alright guys, here are our finished products. This was our acrylic pour, dirty pour, and then this was our bonus pour. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if so, you should like, subscribe, and share my page so you can see more art with Be Creative.